We're getting ready to watch Monday Night Raw. I think I know someone who's about to join. Y'all jump in the chat, say something. Let's see. Give it a little bit. It's getting ready to start. You're gonna show the upcoming matches right here. There's a new World Heavyweight Champion Gunther. While they're showing the previews, I'm gonna go hang up some clothes real quick. I'll still be here if y'all have questions, but I'm just gonna turn off the camera for a second. We got a King and Queen of the Ring match tonight. I don't think Liv Morgan's in a Queen of the Ring qualifying match. What's she doing out here? Get people to join the streams. I'm getting kind of lonely here. Oh, there's 3 people. Never mind. As soon as I say that. What's up, everybody? Don't mind me off camera right now. I'm just folding up some clothes. I'm still here, though. Liv Morgan's and Dominic are making their way out to the ring right now. I'm not sure what they're doing. With them, who knows? Who knows, honestly? Could be anything. You got Live and Dirty, as they call them. So it says that on their merch. I guess Pat McAfee's on commentary tonight. It's Michael Cole and Corey Graves again. Royal implications, that's a good one. That's a good one. Okay, I guess Nikki Bell's going to be back this week. I forgot about that. They're probably going to set up a match at Evolution. Nikki Bell versus Liv Morgan at Evolution, I'm guessing. Because it's the first all-women's pay-per-view. I haven't seen any chats yet. Do you guys want to say anything? Ask me anything? I'm here. I'm just off camera right now, but I'm still here. If y'all want to say anything, say hi. I put a Q&A up there if they're still there. How are y'all doing today? I think I published it. I don't remember. I'm still new to this whole YouTube live streaming thing, but y'all just gotta work with me. I'm enjoying it, though. I will say that. It's really cool that I can do more stuff on YouTube now that I have the right amount of subscribers. Now that allows me to do more, so that is really nice. Does anybody call it Monday Night Morgan? I don't think so. I genuinely don't think so. Don't think anyone calls it that. Okay. Okay. Bro's only had the title for 2 months or something, right? And only defended it 2 times. How can you call him the greatest Intercontinental champion when there was Gunther? Like, they must be living under a rock or something. That's a surprise. Haven't got any. Nobody chat anything yet, huh? Oh, weird. Y'all can still hear me, right? I just don't have the video ordered right now. I got my little logo popping up there. Oh, they have been? Someone just texted me and said that they have. Let me see. I don't know why it's not showing up for me. Hold on. All messages. Oh, it just showed up. What the heck? Okay. I see you guys now. What's up, Brave for the watch party? Hey, what's up, WWE? What's up, Alondra? We got Korean commentary. Yeah. You. What's up? Can you not read chat? Yeah, I didn't see it for some reason. I don't know what was going on. I changed the chat filter to all messages and it popped up. Weird. Monday Night Morgan. Yeah. Dude, I don't think you can read something's wrong. Okay, yeah, I can see y'all's chat now, though. I'm here. Watch Nikki Bella come out now. She's gonna start saying something and then she's gonna get interrupted. Watch. I don't think she's gonna fight Io Sky. I think she's. Oh, maybe not. Io's coming out now, actually. Yeah. I was totally expecting Nikki Bella to come out because I heard she's gonna be here tonight, so. But I guess not yet. This match doesn't make sense to happen right now because I don't want Liv to be a double champion, so Liv's definitely not winning it back. I feel like they're going to set up a rematch with Rhea, which I know no one probably wants to see. It'll be a good match, sure, but we've seen it so many times already, so that's the only thing. We got 3 people in the chat, that's good. We did have up to about 11 or 12 earlier, I think, but it's still good. The crowd loves Io. They'll probably throw hands with their temper. Yeah. Maybe. If Liv loses the women's tag titles, if her and Raquel lose at some point, then I think then we'll probably get this match. The last time they fought, I think, was Saturday's main event in December, right? I think that was the last time they fought. And that was when Liv was still the champion. I feel like if we get a match between these two tonight, it's going to be an on-top match. I could be wrong. And if it is a title match, I don't see Liv winning. Because I don't want to see her be a double champion like Lyra was earlier this year. So, no, I don't want to see it. We could, actually. Yeah, we very well could, because it's looking like it. That's right. You gotta earn it, Liv. You've done nothing to earn it. Nobody wants to hear you talk. Absolutely no one. Dom can't talk. Boo Dom in the chat, boo. The man can't talk. Like, that's crazy. Is she gonna put Dom on? If Liv wins the title tonight, I'm gonna crash out. I might just genuinely crash out if she wins. I had a feeling something like that was coming. She pulled Eddie Guerrero. Playing dirty. Kick Dom too while you're at it. Yeah, there you go. That was nice. Who doesn't love Io Sky, man? She is so good. They don't call her Genius of the Sky for no reason. Like, boo Dom, yes. No one likes Dom. Everyone loves Io. If you don't know anything, that's what you need to know. Like, everybody's cheering Io right now. So we got the last King of the Ring qualifying match tonight. I think Jey Uso is going to win, guys. We got Jey Uso, Bronson Reed, Sheamus, and Rusev. I think Jey Uso is winning that. We're going to get Jey Uso versus Cody Rhodes in the semifinals. And it's already confirmed we're getting Sami Zayn versus Randy Orton in the semifinals. I feel like that's pretty obvious. What do you guys think? Excited to see Rusev. Yeah, I do kind of like Rusev now. Same thing for the women. So we got Roxanne Perez versus Jade Cargill, and then Alexa Bliss versus whoever wins tonight. It'll either be Asuka or Stephanie Vauquer. I just don't know which one. You can't have Asuka lose on her return match, but I feel like you also can't have Stephanie Vauquer lose. So if Asuka wins, I feel like probably Ivy Niles taking the pin or submission, right? I don't know who's gonna win that one. Is Asuka here? No, wait, that's Stephanie Vauquer. That's the Devil Horn Titantron. Yeah. Never mind. I like her theme song. Hopefully, I don't have any issues with YouTube saying copyright for theme song. Oh well. If it's picking up on the TV, then I didn't think about that. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. Since it's Asuka's return match, like, she has to win, right? But it's Stephanie Vauquer. So I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna go with Asuka. I think I'm gonna go with Asuka. Because I like the idea of having Asuka win in her return match, and Asuka versus Alexa Bliss in the semifinals might actually be really good. We haven't had that match in a while. Because Asuka's been out for like a year, hadn't she? So it's been a while. Her last match was like Backlash last year, wasn't it? When her and Kyrie had the tag titles. Her and Kyrie were in the tag division for a little while, and then she got hurt. So it's been like around a year since she's last competed. It's been a long time. I feel like you gotta have Asuka win. And now we got a 3-minute ad. We can talk for a little bit. So the thing is, I like Stephanie Vauquer, but I don't see Asuka losing this thing. So that's tough, but a tough loss for Stephanie if it happens. But I feel like I gotta go Asuka. I can't bet against that. Normally they don't have superstars lose their return match unless it's someone like not very good. And Asuka's really good. Like, she's arguably like a future WWE Hall of Famer. So you can't have her lose this, I don't feel like. I don't think she'll win the whole tournament, but I feel like she at least needs to get past the first round. If anything. Like, at least something. I probably should turn my light on real quick. Hold on. There we go. in here. That's better. For the men, I think Jey Uso's winning, like I said. Rusev, Sheamus, I don't think they need... They're going to fight each other, so I don't see either one of them winning. And then it's pretty much down to Jey Uso and Bronson Reed. I could see LA Knight costing Bronson Reed like he did to Braun Breaker last week. That's probably the likely outcome, I figure, right? Because Bronson Reed kind of cost LA Knight the match on SmackDown, so... Yeah, probably LA Knight interference again like we had last week, and then that sets up Jey Uso to win. Pretty much should be the same thing, I'm thinking. Let me type them up. I got Jay winning. Yeah, same here. I think my final predictions are going to be Jey Uso and Asuka moving on. I could see it being either Asuka or Valkyria, like we said, but I'm going to go with Asuka. I think I'm like maybe 60% Asuka, 40% Stephanie Valkyria. It's close, but I'm going to lean a little more towards Asuka. And for the men, I feel like Jey Uso. That's the most obvious one for sure. And then I don't know what other matches we got tonight besides that. Got those 2 Fatal 4 matches, and then what else do we got advertised for tonight? I don't remember. Jacob Fatu. Yeah, what I mean? I'm really excited about that whole Bloodline segment that they got going on SmackDown. The thing they did last Friday and also this coming Friday, where they're going to have Jacob Fatu in the ring with Sosco and JC Mateo in a segment next week. I'm hoping that's maybe where we'll get the debut of Hikuleo, who just recently debuted for Solo's Bloodline, I feel like. And then maybe that sets up the Tongans to return, Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa, to be on Jacob Fatu's side. So then maybe we get a 6-man tag team match. Probably a crown jewel like we did last year, like how we had Roman and the Usos versus Solo and the Tongans or whatever. I think we're going to get something similar to that this year, but with Solo's Bloodline versus like Jacob and the Tongans, you know. Yeah, I'm excited for SummerSlam too. The interesting thing is we don't even know what any of the matches are yet. We'll know at Night of Champions. We'll at least know 2 of them, but we don't have really any clue what they're going to do yet. They need to confirm at least 2 title matches. Like, two world title matches, and then we can try to piece together the other 2, I guess. Whatever they don't choose. So, got a bunch of messages here. Or notifications on the phone. Yeah, I know, that's what I'm saying. Me and you agree on that. Yeah, Tongalo's the GOAT. That's a joke. Liv's mad. Are they gonna injure Kairi Sane again? I kind of like Raquel's theme song. Even though it's Def Rebel, I kind of like it. It's kind of catchy. Yeah. But he's funny because, like, he tried to low blow Kevin Owens and ended up low blowing his old teammate instead. Like, he did so bad, and he tried to put Cody in the corner one time, and he put him, like, on the ropes. I ain't never seen somebody mess... And in the way he held the title, too. He messed up so badly. I don't know how he does it. Rhea and Liv were in that qualifying match, right? Because it was Rhea, Liv, Roxanne, and Kairi, yep. And Kairi almost won. But then Roxanne took advantage. They said they're going to take out Kairi, which makes me think they're going to probably injure her backstage or something later. I hope not, but I have a feeling it's probably going to happen. Sadly. I just kind of have a feeling. And then with Io, who knows? I mean, Io won't have any teammates left unless Asuka helps her. Which I could see, because Asuka and Raquel are both in this match. She's about to come out. Let's see. I wonder if she got Def Rebel'd again. Asuka with her theme song. Let's see. Blackout. Oh no, sounds like she has her same theme song. She's back. The Empress of Tomorrow has returned. Wait, isn't that her old theme song? Wait, I just remembered something. Oh, wait, what did you say? I got Cody or Randy winning men's. Yeah, I think that's going to be the finals legacy there. Since Cody Rhodes and Randy Orton were part of the Legacy faction a long time ago, with Ted DiBiase Jr., who we don't talk about. Yeah, I think Cody and Randy are the finals. And then she's changed a lot. Yeah. I think this might be her older theme song. Because she had the You Can't Hide theme song. This is her older one, though. This is like her CFO theme, right? She's still kind of doing the dark face paint, which I like. I do like that look a lot. But I think now that she's back, they want her to be cheered. I think she's going to be like... I think she's going to be a babyface, and she's going to get cheered. That's probably why they want that theme song. Her other theme song was when she was a heel. It was when she was a bad guy, and I think they changed that. It's very rare you see them go back to older theme songs like that. They did it with someone else, and I forget who it was now. But I'm picturing, like, someone who did that exact same thing. And there's also some people who've had their exact same theme songs forever, like Kevin Owens. He never changed his theme song. Randy Orton hasn't changed his theme song in years. Even though they were supposedly going to, but I'm glad they didn't. The mask looked like she had long hair. No, she still got short hair. It's a lot of hair, but it's shorter. Yeah. That shot of 75 hair is wild. Hey. It's going to be one of these two. I'm definitely calling that for sure. If it's not Asuka, it's Stephanie Bucker. And then whoever wins this match faces Alexa Bliss in the semifinals. And we got, on the other side, Roxanne Perez versus Jade Cargill. I think Jade Cargill's probably winning that. The finals might be Jade Cargill and Alexa Bliss, possibly, depending on who wins this match and also whoever Alexa Bliss faces and all that. Like, I think... I wonder what the finals will be for women. I think I know for sure the men's. Me and LWW, we said Cody Randy, I think. I agree with that. But I don't know for the women. The women's a little trickier to predict. Because originally I had Charlotte winning the entire thing. The finals I originally said was going to be Jade Cargill over Charlotte Flair. But I didn't expect Alexa Bliss to win that match that she was in with Charlotte. So that threw me off. Now I don't know. Now they got a Jey Uso commercial. We only got one word for that. Yeet. Also, I'm wearing a WrestleMania shirt. It's got some legends on. Ultimate Warrior, Rowdy R. Piper, Jake Snake Roberts, Bret Hart on here. It's pretty cool. And I got my WrestleMania 39 hat here. WrestleMania Goes Hollywood. Leo gave that to me. So, and then he's going to give me some more merch whenever they'll be leaving soon. So, I'll have some more stuff. I'll have some more championship belts to show off. I might have a couple more hats. So, that'll be nice. Bring the juice. It's just him, Moose. Day one-ish. We gotta wait 2 minutes now. Yeah. Yeah, he's gonna be giving me a couple things that he don't need anymore. And I was like, I'll take it. If you don't want it, I will gladly take it. No questions asked. He also got me a couple video games, which I don't think I've showcased here, but I can show you all real quick. So I have a PS3 I used to play on. Still do a little bit, but not very much. And let me flip the camera here. I got my clothes, don't mind that. But SmackDown vs. Raw 2010 on the PS3 that I got. It's got Road to WrestleMania as one of the things in it, so I'm really excited to check that out whenever I get the chance. That's going to be good. And then what many people consider to be a really amazing game, one of the best games out there, SmackDown vs. Raw 2011. So I got 2010, 2011. I got SmackDown vs. Raw 2010 all the way up to WWE 2K25 current time. So I got 15 years worth of WWE games now. And this game's really cool because of the weapon physics in this game were, like, outstanding. And this was one of the last games that featured Road to WrestleMania. WWE 12 was the last one, and this one had it too. So I got all of those games now. I got SmackDown vs. Raw 2010, 2011, like these right here. I got WWE 12, WWE 13, and I got all the 2Ks. So it's pretty cool. But yeah, he also gave me that. So I got a lot of stuff I've been collecting here lately. And then I'll be getting some more action figures soon. I can be showcased on my channel. Shout out to you at WW Figures because I watch your videos all the time, and so I know you don't have as many action figures as I do because I've been collecting a lot longer. But I have about like 400 or 500 figures or something like that. It's a lot. I have them in a big tote thing. I just have to get them out. But yeah, we only gotta wait 25 more seconds now and it'll come back. That's the downside with watching it live, which I don't normally do until now, because you get ads like this. When you watch it like the day after, the ads disappear, and it goes like into a smooth transition. So that's the only downside. The only other time I really watched it live was on January 6th, the very first episode of Raw, because that was like an all-timer there. That was a really good episode of Raw. I genuinely don't have any predictions for who could be in the finals for Queen of the Ring. I think my new prediction to win Queen of the Ring is going to be Jade Cargill, because I originally had her being second place. I think Jade Cargill is going to fight for them at SummerSlam and win it, and then Naomi's going to cost her. She's going to like cash in on her right after she wins it. That's my prediction there. I don't know who she's going to fight in the finals, though. Will she fight Alexa Bliss, Asuka, or Stephanie Walker? That's the only question I got now. I feel like Jade Cargill winning is probably my main prediction. Don't injure Asuka again. Ooh. That deadly dragon screw she does. Good lord. That's exactly what I was... Yeah. Yeah, I think Jade wins the whole thing. And then she beats Tiffany Stratton, I'm thinking. But right after the match, since she's like tired, you know, the Naomi cashes in. That's exactly how I see it going. I wish Jade Cargill had a better title run, but the story would just make a lot more sense if Naomi cashed in. So, unless she fails it, this would be stupid, by the way. I really don't want them to do this. But if Naomi teases it, like how they do these dumb teases every so often, where like they'll try to cash in and then they don't, and then Jade Cargill just walks out of the title SummerSlam, that would be kind of stupid, because it would make a lot more sense in storyline if Naomi cashes in on her successfully. Despite me not necessarily wanting to see Jade lose that quickly, I think it's better if she does, because of the storyline. We got some more things to come. So, like, AJ Styles versus Shady McDonough one-on-one. I think we know who's winning that. AJ Styles for sure. Liv Morgan versus Kairi Sane one-on-one later tonight. I forgot about that, because that's a rematch from 2 weeks ago, I believe. 2 or 3 weeks ago. Kairi's going to do the Devil's Kiss on the apron. I don't think I've ever seen this before. Ah, 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 ah. They don't really do it anymore. They just count. That's Booker T's thing right there. That's his favorite move. Yep. LWW knows. You are, like, genuinely my most consistent subscriber or follower, whatever you want to call it, because you joined both of my live streams, commented, like, almost everything, and we're both subscribed to each other, because I watch your videos too, so me and you have, like, a forever connection. We're getting our Truth for Sean Cena non-title match on Friday Night SmackDown, which I might be doing a watch party for that too. That one will be a little longer, because SmackDown's 3 hours long, so I'm going to be really tired after it's over if I do it, but I really want to watch it, and I'd like to watch it with you guys. I think it'd be fun. Might also consider doing NXT tomorrow as well. The only problem with NXT is I have not watched last week's episode of NXT yet. I'm kind of behind, so I gotta watch that tomorrow before I watch the newer episode, and then I'll catch up on it. Because I watched Worlds Collide earlier today, and I like finally caught up on that, but now I gotta watch last week's episode of NXT. I gotta watch about an hour or two worth of NXT before I watch the one tomorrow. And y'all can even let me know, like, do you want to see me do a live stream? I'm still, like I said, strongly considering it, but I don't know yet, for sure. There's another 3-minute ad. Booker T right now. Hopefully Truth wins this one. I could see it happening. And it would be a nice surprise, because if R-Truth, or Ron Killings, whatever you want to call him, because Weird Dewey's not calling him that, but if Ron Killings does pin John Cena, then I think it will eventually set up an actual title match, because none of their matches here lately have been title matches, so I'm thinking that they fight again, and the title's on the line this time. Maybe at the next Saturday's main event, 2 back-to-back Saturday's main event, that'd be kind of funny. But then this time they make it a title match instead. That would be interesting. What you doing?
Need the card if you want the exchange.
Okay. I don't know if YouTube will let me leave and come back. I mean, I might be able to restart it, but I didn't really want to have to do it. So. Let me see something. There's only one person. Okay, I'm still here. Cool. 30 minutes. Alright. I'm glad it didn't go away on me. Okay. I'm glad it didn't go away on me. Because I didn't want to have to restart the process. Asuka's going to do a big Tower of Doom thing here. Oh, wow. Took out everybody. Took out Raquel, too. All 4 women down. Mayday, mayday. I repeat, all 4 women down. Well, actually, she didn't really hit Raquel. But Raquel went down with them, so. I just gotta do a short pop-up. Liv Morgan doesn't know who she's messing with. Hashtag Raw. Asuka cooking, yeah. I'm glad to see her back, man. I think the women's division really needed her. Whether it's in the tag division, because the tag division's been dead ever since she's been gone, or even in the main women's division. I'd love to see Asuka versus Io Sky now that they're not, like... They may still be together, I don't know. Because if she's with Kairi, I don't know. But Damage Control's in a really confusing spot right now, because Asuka and Kairi Sane just came back. Kairi Sane's friends with not Liv Morgan. Kairi Sane's friends with Io Sky that we know of, who's the women's world champion. And Dakota Kai got released earlier this year. So I don't know what Doi's plans are with the Damage Control faction. Are they planning to split them up? Are they still going to be friends or what? I wouldn't mind seeing Io with the women's world title and the Kabuki Warriors back as tag champions. I think that would be cool, especially since they're feuding with Liv and Raquel right now. It makes sense, but I don't know if that's the direction they're going in or what they're going to do. Because I wonder if Asuka will actually be in the main event division instead, not the tag division, since she's back as like a single star. Kairi and Asuka came back separately, so I don't know. Just for this occasion. I wonder if they actually have Asuka lose her qualifying match. What if Valkyrie wins so that Asuka and Kairi can go back together? Maybe. I'm just trying to think of some things here, but I don't know. I feel like if Asuka loses to Valkyrie here, then they set up a Kabuki Warriors reunion, a Damage Control reunion of sorts. And they probably win the tag titles. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, exactly. I'm thinking Kabuki Warriors versus Liv and Raquel for the tag titles. That's what I'm picturing in my brain right now. And you got Io as the champion, and I don't really know who she'll face. The only really name I can think of right now is Rhea Ripley, and maybe eventually Bianca Belair whenever she returns from her like finger injury, because she has a hand injury. But other than her WrestleMania opponents, I don't really see any other opponents for Io Sky. I guess Sammy Valkyrie would be good. Sammy Valkyrie winning Queen of the Ring would be interesting. Goodness. Sammy Valkyrie would win Queen of the Ring and face Io Sky, which I would like. If that matches what they do at SummerSlam, I would not mind that. Because we got a little taste of it on the Raw after WrestleMania, but it got interrupted. So I'd love to see that match fully play out. I'm gonna Gunther fixing. Oh, that's nice. I have a Gunther Ricochet, which I think I had on my channel, with his Intercontinental Championship and everything. I also found some other Gunther like solo figures too that I liked. I was like, ooh, that looks cool, but I don't want to get it because I already got him. So I'm trying not to do a whole lot of duplicates if I have to. I might get more updated people because, like I said, a lot of my figures are from 2016, 2017, 2015, stuff like that. So, you know, from 2010s, I haven't really collected many things from the 2020s. So I probably need to get more updated things. Like I need to update Jey Uso and Jimmy Uso because I still have them when they were wearing face paint, and you know, before 2017 when they turned heel. So it's like super outdated. Also, actually, speaking of them, I have a crutch piece, which I think goes to Jimmy Uso. I have this piece right here. It goes to one of my figures. I think it's Jimmy Uso, but I haven't used it in a while. So it's just sitting there. I found it one day and I was like, what's this go to? Oh, Rhea Ripley's costume, Raquel Rodriguez. I didn't even predict this happening. Riptide. I didn't see that coming. I did not see that coming. Rhea's here, yep. Mommy's back. Asuka's getting ready to win, isn't she? Oh, is that gonna be her new finisher? That's like her signature move in 2K25, I know. Asuka won. Where was Valkyrie? I guess she got knocked out before that. I didn't see. Because Asuka pinned Raquel. And also, Ivy Now, who was in here earlier, too. I was like, wait, where's Ivy Now? You saw me question because I was like, wait, Ivy Nile, too. I forgot Raquel, like... So, okay, that's what it was, I think. So, Valkyrie got hit with the Honda Bomb. And then Rhea, okay. I just don't know where she went after that, but yeah. But I guess maybe Valkyrie rolled out of the ring somewhere and Asuka took a move. Rhea put Raquel back in the ring and Asuka hit her move on Raquel, yeah. Empress Impact. I actually didn't know that move was called. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't know that that's what it was called. Learn something every day. I'm glad Asuka won her return match. I really am. I'm glad she won. Yeah, we love mommy. This is what Alondra said. Asuka with the dub. Yep. You love to see it. It looks like she's got colorful veins near her like neck, chest area, and on her shoulders. It looks like there's like blood veins on her that are like colorful looking. It looks kind of weird, but I think it goes with her face paint and her hair and stuff. It's different. I like to see it. That's what I originally predicted. Okay, so Asuka versus Alexa Bliss in the semifinals. Semifinals. And on the other side of the things, we got Roxanne Perez versus Jade Cargill. I'm thinking it'll be Jade Cargill versus... Charlotte's probably going to cost Alexa, right? Probably Asuka versus Jade Cargill. Yeah. Unless Naomi costs Jade. But I feel like that's not going to happen until SummerSlam. So... Probably Jade Cargill and Asuka in the finals. That's different. If that's what we're getting. I mean, that's interesting, unique. Or if you do Asuka and Roxanne Perez, you have the two most successful women in NXT, arguably. That'd be kind of a cool finals, too, if Jade Cargill somehow doesn't win. That wouldn't be bad either. I don't see Alexa Bliss beating Asuka, though. I feel like Asuka's going to be in the finals now. I don't know if she'll win. Asuka versus Io, if we get that SummerSlam like I was talking about earlier, could be cool. Now they're showing Gunther beating Jay last week. I know this has been a very controversial take online, very controversial topic where should Jay have lost, should he have not? Were you yeeting with it? Were you not? Were you yeet or no yeet, basically? What team were you on? What side were you on? I think I'm on Team Yeet. I am kind of sad that Jay lost. And what was the point of Gunther winning it twice? Really, Jay's World Title reign, looking back, was all about the WrestleMania moment now. So I feel kind of bad for him. Plus, it was in front of his son. Like, I really feel bad for Jay. And also, the Seth Rollins Money in the Bank situation. Both world champions are heels, Gunther and John Cena. And Seth Rollins is a heel Money in the Bank holder. So Seth Rollins is not going to cash in that briefcase anytime soon. Not until, like, a babyface takes it off of him at SummerSlam. Maybe Jey Uso or Sami Zayn, since they're in the tournament. I could see it being one of them. But... Or if, Randy Orton or Cody Rhodes win on the men's side, most likely. If they face Cena and win. Like, maybe Cody wins against Cena, and then Seth cashes in on Cody afterwards. Maybe they do that. But I feel bad for Jay, and I don't know why they made Gunther a two-time World Heavyweight Champion. I don't get it. He fought as hard as he could, man. And they got the yeet knocked out of him. Man, no yeet. Nobody was happy. At least not the people in the arena. I know people online are like, yay, Jay lost. But as you can see in the arena, all those kids are sad. So I think I know who to believe. That's who WWE believes, is the people who actually buy tickets to go to the arena. Not these online people typing from their phones and computers, just ranting. No. And we're getting Gunther in a segment next. That's interesting. Yes, that's another thing to point out, Laundra, too. And because the Money in the Bank tag match that he had, where he was teaming up with Cody Rhodes and he went against John Cena and Logan Paul, he got pretty badly beat up in that. Logan Paul hit him with a springboard moonsault through the announce table, so that probably hurt him a good bit. And Jay was weak going into it because he had the tag match of Money in the Bank, and I want to say he had a match the week before too on Raw last week or something. He fought Braun Breaker in a non-title match, I believe. So he was not 100% going in. Versus Gunther has not had a match since he lost the world title, I don't think. So he was perfectly fine. And Gunther took advantage of that. Yeah. Because I don't think Gunther's had a match since WrestleMania. Not that I remember, at least. Oh, well, he fought Pat McAfee at Backlash, actually. I just remembered that. He did fight Pat at Backlash. But that was pretty much a squash match for him. And that was also like 2 or 3 months ago now. In April. So that was a couple months ago now, and we moved past it. But that was the last time we really saw him in ring, I think. It's been like 2 months now. So he was perfectly healthy going in versus JSO was fighting his butt off and had those injured ribs with the tape around it, like you said, Alondra. And so he just wasn't 100% versus Gunther was. I don't really know what Gunther's going to say, I guess. Probably trash talking the fans, and Jay might come out and interrupt him maybe, or maybe Sami Zayn. I could see them doing Sami Zayn versus Gunther at SummerSlam. Maybe Sami wins King of the Ring. Although, also doubtful about it because Cody Rhodes and Randy Orton should be the finals, I feel like. So, I don't know if Sami Zayn's going to beat Randy Orton. Gunther might cost him, maybe. Who knows? Or maybe Karrion Kross will accidentally screw him because Sami won't make the right move in Karrion Kross' eyes. Maybe he won't turn heel. And maybe that screws him. I could see that also. They're advertising the new Disney movie, Elio. Might go and see that in theaters. I'm a big Disney nerd too, if y'all didn't know. I know I talk about WWE on the channel, so I really don't want to mess up the algorithm, but yeah, I do really like Disney also. Also, Disney's kind of in their downfall, sadly. It's really not a great thing to talk about here on YouTube because, like, there's really nothing positive to say about Disney right now. Especially with that horrible Snow White live action movie that they made earlier this year. Like, ooh. I saw it just got on Disney Plus the other day. I was thinking about watching it. I'm like, well, I don't know. I don't know if I really want to get into it. I wasn't even a huge fan of the original movies, to be honest. But the live actions ones are worse. A lot of them they made way worse. The only one that was somewhat worth it was like Aladdin. You know, that was probably it. Other than that, I'm not a huge fan of Disney live action stuff. And back to Raw now. And his name is John Cena. We got SummerSlam kickoff show. It's funny, we don't even know any of the matches, and they're already doing a kickoff show this Saturday. Tom Brady makes an appearance, looks like. John Cena and CM Punk are advertised. Makes sense. I doubt we'll get Punk versus Cena at SummerSlam since they're doing that Night Champions. They probably won't do a rematch anytime soon. Maybe towards the end of the year, maybe Survivor Series, or maybe in December sometime. Because Survivor Series is in November. So that'll be one of the last PLEs of the year, but they could also do it at a December PLE, like maybe a Saturday's Main Event or a Ruthless Aggression PLE or something like that. Possibly. Got a, what was that, UFC match, boxing match, something like that? Canelo versus Crawford. I don't know anything about those two dudes, I'm gonna be completely honest with y'all, I'm gonna keep it real. I don't know anything. Oh, look, JD just beat AJ Styles in 2K. I think he took Carlito's job. Carlito used to play 2K25 on PS5. I guess Dom will have to be at ringside with you. Or you go by yourself. Okay, I think Liv's gonna go by herself. Oh, and Roxanne's backstage too. Ooh, that's interesting. I feel like they're planting a Judgment Day betrayal at SummerSlam once again. 1 year later, after everything that happened last year with Damon Priest and Rhea Ripley, I think they're planting the seeds again. I think they'll have Finn, JD, Roxanne be one team, and then they'll probably kick like Dom, Liv, and Raquel out. I'm thinking be like a big 6-man war between them. Only thing is, I feel like Finn needs one more female, maybe Julia, and then Liv and Raquel and Dom, they need one more man. Maybe if they, I don't know if they would turn face or if they'd be the heels. That'd be the only thing. If Dom turns face, maybe he gets Rey Mysterio on his side. Maybe we get the Mysterios back together again. Depend. When you listen to Finn, you win. That's all I'm saying. Finn and Roxanne together is definitely fishy. Yeah, I think they're planning something. Gunther. That ain't gonna lie. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's not particularly great. I still like watching it because of what it is and because of the memories, but I also got to admit when something's bad. I'm gonna watch it anyway, even if it's bad. I'll tell you that, but I don't care. Genuinely, what does Gunther have to say? I'm being like straight up. Like, what does he have to say for himself? Ring general, more like a no yeet general. Am I right? Man, no yeet. He took the world heavyweight title away from Jey Uso. I feel like he should have had a longer reign. Should have held till at least SummerSlam. Normally, that's where they drop the title. I mean, I'm glad it was a shocking win. That's probably the only thing I like about it because it was very unexpected. But what's he gonna do with it? Other than Jey, Sammy, which he's already fought them several times now, especially Jey. Him and Jey have fought so many times already. I don't want to see it again. I feel like Sammy could be interesting now because they haven't fought in a while. At least it's been like since last year. And only other guy I can think of is like Penta, but I don't think he's really ready for the world title. Also, CM Punk, who he's challenging John Cena at Night Champions. Maybe Punk moves from one world champion to the other. Maybe Punk versus Gunther at SummerSlam Main Event or something. But I don't know. I genuinely don't know who's left for Gunther to even face. He's fought everybody. He fought guys who aren't even on Raw anymore. Like he fought Damian Priest. He had a rivalry with him for a while. Whenever he beat him, and then he fought Finn Balor also a couple times. So, and Dom. He also fought Dom Mysterio as well. Who else is there? They're gonna do power, aren't they? Wow. I would say him versus Roman Reigns because Roman Reigns is on Raw now, I'm pretty sure. But, like, Roman Reigns has other things to worry about. Not only does he have Seth Rollins to worry about on Raw, which would be a non-title feud, or depend on if Seth's World Heavyweight Champion at that point. The thing with Roman is he's always called the World Heavyweight Championship a secondary title because he used to have the big gold title that is currently being held by John Cena. So if anything, I feel like Roman Reigns should go after John Cena, not Gunther, whenever he comes back. Along with having the feud with Seth Rollins, of course. But yeah, I don't see Roman Reigns versus Gunther happening anytime soon. Maybe a couple years from now if Roman's still wrestling, but I don't know. Ooh, yeah, I wonder if he's here. Goldberg. Or Oldberg, as we call him. Oldberg. Oldberg. Do. That's the only thing that would save this segment for me. Even though I don't want to see it, I do kind of want to see it. I wouldn't be mad at it. Can you get out of the ring? He's gonna make me fall asleep, and I'm not even ready to fall asleep yet. Also, like you said, Alondra, Jey Uso was not 100%. So, That's the only reason you won Gunther. Because you were fighting someone who wasn't even at 100%, and you were obviously at 100%, like you said last week. Just saying. That's the only thing that would save this segment for me. Maybe, depending. If someone else comes out that I'd be excited for, we'll see. But like The Rock says, I'm gonna enjoy this ride that he's taking me on. Yeah, originally Seth would have taken it off Jay, I felt like, but that can't happen now unless Jay wins it back. Jay could win it back SummerSlam, then Seth cash in there, maybe. But I feel like Jay should have held it continuously, not win it twice. He should have done like what Damian Priest did last year, where he wins the Mania and holds it till SummerSlam. But I guess not. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Oh, it happened! Oh my god, it happened. You were right. He's here. I can't believe you called it, LWW. Goldberg. I don't know whether to be excited or frustrated, but I'm here for it. I don't care. Also, that pyro's sick. I missed that. He's back. Insert that meme where you're like, he's back. Goldberg. 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 I know he has a reputation for having really bad matches, like really, really bad. The match with Undertaker, God, don't watch that. Or the match he had with The Fiend where he buried him, don't watch that. But also, how would their styles mesh? Yeah, it happened. I can't believe it. Yeah, I can't believe he's actually back. I'm going crazy. Hold on. I'm gonna pause for a second. There's a crowd in the sign that says I love Santi. I think you're talking about the creator. I like him too. I guess we're getting this as Saturday's main event, y'all. Goldberg versus Gunther. Unless they were saving it for SummerSlam, but I hope not. Back at Bad Blood, yep. More than a few months ago, but I get it. You're old. You don't remember things. Oh, it is. It's Saturday's main event. Yep. They're calling it. Watch. Yep. Hi, Mason. What's up? I don't know if you're talking to him or not, but yeah. Hi, Mason. Welcome to chat. Gunther's next, y'all. Goldberg versus Gunther in the main event of Saturday night's main event for the World Heavyweight Championship. It's official. As Adam Pearce would say, it's official. I didn't think we would actually get this tonight, but you called it, LWW. You actually called it. If anything, I thought he was going to show up last week after Gunther held the title up. I thought we're going to get a power and then we'd hear Goldberg's music, but I was wrong. We got it this week instead. Okay, that segment went better than I thought it would. Not gonna lie. That segment was actually, that was kind of fire. The interesting thing I want to point out about this match, yeah, sure, it's a dream match. Gunther versus Goldberg. But at the same time, their styles I don't feel like would mesh very well because Goldberg likes to fight in 5-minute matches very quick. He can't really go more than 5-10 minutes. And Gunther fights very long matches, like 20, 30 minutes we're talking. So how are them two going to get in the ring together? Are they going to make a happy compromise, a happy medium? Because they're like polar opposites, which maybe is what makes it interesting too. But I genuinely wonder if this is going to be a really good thing or a really bad thing. Because it could go either way. Oh, thanks, Mason. I appreciate the sub. Nice. Yeah, we confirmed Goldberg versus Gunther. Yeah, we're both subscribed to each other. We're like mutuals on here. Can't wait for Happy Gilmore 2. Number one's one of my favorite. Yeah, I do love Happy Gilmore. My dad actually showed me that movie a long time ago when I was young. I love that movie. I love that franchise. I love Adam Sandler. I've watched so many Adam Sandler movies. Just him alone, like he's funny. He could very well be a comedian if he wants to, which I think he might have been a little bit. But I know he's more so known for an actor. Like he acts in a lot of comedy movies. He's really good. Yeah, I love Adam Sandler. Don't even get me started on Adam Sandler. I love Adam Sandler. I love Happy Gilmore too, like you said. I love Jim Carrey too. Yeah, like The Grinch, Bruce Almighty, The Mask, Ace Ventura. I've watched some good Jim Carrey movies too. Yeah, and Adam Sandler's got like some good ones. He's got Happy Gilmore. Um, I'm forgetting the names of the other movies. I know I've watched several of them though. Um, isn't he in 50 First Dates? A two where that one girl has like memory loss. She forgets things and like he keeps dating her. I think he's in that one. That's not like a comedy, but that's one he's in. I think. Um, I keep forgetting the names of them. I'm sure if you say them, I'll remember. I've never seen that movie. I've also never been huge on King Kong Godzilla. I know who they are, but I've never actually seen the movies or shows or anything like that before. I don't know the lore. Oh yeah, Billy Madison. That's another good one. Yes, I do. I do love Billy Madison. That's one of those ones I was forgetting because he was in the school when he goes through all the grades. That's the one I was trying to think of. Yep, yep, Billy Madison. That's a good one. I think those might actually be my two favorite Adam Sandler movies. Also, that he's a part of. I think those are probably my two favorite ones. And with Jim Carrey, I said a few like How the Grinch Stole Christmas season. The Mask I know is a big one. Um, Ace Ventura, I really like his performance in Ace Ventura. Both movies, because there's two movies that he's in. I like both of them. Um, I think those are probably like my top three Jim Carrey ones. Yeah, they're good. Clear my notifications here. I think we're getting AJ Styles versus JD McDonough on Raw up next year. Yeah, we're watching Raw live and Goldberg's back. He returned and he confirmed a match with Gunther Silence main event. And I'm guessing the title's on the line too. I don't know if they said that or not, but we're a title match, I'm thinking. July 12th on Silence main event. Me and Leo are going to be... we might be doing a live on Instagram for that, possibly. I don't know if it'll be here on YouTube. Or maybe I'll do it on YouTube and I'll have him do it on Instagram, but he might be with me when we do that watch along if y'all get to say hey to him. Yeah, I can't believe Goldberg actually came back tonight. I thought it could happen, but I didn't actually expect it. Whenever the Titantron showed, I was like, oh, it's actually happening. At first, I thought I was just dreaming for a second. Pinch myself, you know? Oh, it is. Look, it is confirmed, y'all, if y'all are watching. The Ranger Gunther versus Goldberg, a Silence main event July 12th for the World Heavyweight Championship. That'll be on NBC channel, which should be on free TV for most of y'all, and Peacock. So y'all have a couple different ways of watching that. Only thing I hate about Silence main event, even though it's 2 hours long, it's pretty short, which I like, but it definitely has a lot of ads. I can't even consider it a premium live event because of all the ads it has. It's basically a spectacle like NXT or Raw SmackDown show. It's like, it's bigger than a weekly show, but it's still, like, with the ads it's got, good lord. It's basically like a glorified episode of SmackDown, you know? Or whatever. I think it's Seth's cashing in for the world title. Imagine Goldberg wins. This would be crazy. But imagine Goldberg wins. Good God. I don't even want to say that. And then Seth cashed in on Goldberg. I feel like Seth will cash in at SummerSlam, though. Or maybe after. I feel like Seth might hold it for a while. Naomi might cash in at SummerSlam. Seth could potentially hold it as long as he did his first reign, his first time having it. Because, like, Seth cashed in on WrestleMania and his first time holding the thing. He could do it again. I feel like we could get Heist of the Century 2.0. I think we all know who's winning this one. The phenomenal one. There can only be one. AJ Styles. I can't do the thing without dropping my phone, but you know. He's been one of my favorite wrestlers. Well, a funny story about AJ Styles. Just a little quick side topic here. So, Royal Rumble 2016 was one of the big premium live events that I remember watching. I remember that day, like, very well. Even though I was only about 7. Yeah, I wasn't even 8 years old at the time. I was like 7.5 years old or something like that at the time. I was watching Royal Rumble 2016. It was one of the big PLEs that I remember watching. It was the night Triple H won the title in the Royal Rumble. And I remember AJ Styles came out number 3. But I was sitting there with a confused look on my face, exactly like Roman Reigns. If you go back and watch AJ Styles' debut, it shows Roman Reigns with a very confused look on his face. And I remember being like, huh? Who is this? And then it was AJ Styles, and I'm still like, who is this? Because I was very young, like I said. I was 7 years old, and I didn't watch anything besides WWE. I'd only been watching WWE for about a year, and WWE was all I had watched. So I had no idea who this guy was. I was like, is he any good? I thought he was a jobber. Genuinely, I didn't know who he was. Little did I know, a few years later, I would fall in love with AJ Styles. He's now one of my favorite wrestlers. I wish nothing but the best for him. I hope he has a very happy retirement. I hope he wins one more world title. He maybe goes back to TNA, wins the title there. I wish nothing but the best for AJ Styles. He's one of my favorites. Is there any confirmed match for Revolution? I don't believe so. I'm surprised they haven't confirmed anything. I think if anything, they'll confirm Nikki Bella versus Liv Morgan. That's one I think for sure that'll happen. Anything else, I really couldn't tell you. Maybe Rhea Ripley versus Io Sky for the women's world title, possibly, or maybe probably not Io versus Liv. Maybe Io versus Rhea though, possibly. Maybe they run that back, because that's really the only thing I can see for Io. Tiffany will probably defend the title against somebody. Tiffany Stratton. Be kind of cool if we get Tiffany Stratton versus Trish Stratus. Imagine Trish Stratus comes back and fights Tiffany Stratton. That'd be kind of cool. That'd be a good dream match. Because Trish Stratus can still go, even though she's a legend, like she's a Hall of Famer and all that. She can still go in the ring. It's crazy at her age. She has not aged at all, genuinely. I don't know why they're cheering Dom. I cheered Dom. They were booing him earlier when he was on the mic. It was funny. He couldn't get a word out. It's like the old days, like back in 2023 when he was hated. It was like that. I definitely think Seth will cash in the Money in the Bank at some point. Like, I don't think it's going to be a failed cash in, but don't be surprised if he holds it for a long time, like he did before. I think there's a very good possibility he could pull a Heist of the Century 2.0. Or maybe, I've seen this theory online too, maybe he cashes in sometime at the end of the year. We'll say SummerSlam, theoretically, just for now. Let's say Seth cashes in on the World Heavyweight Championship SummerSlam. He wins that. Then he holds it all the way to WrestleMania 42, where Sami Zayn wins the Royal Rumble in Saudi Arabia next year. And Sami Zayn goes on to fight Seth Rollins for the world title, and Sami Zayn wins the world title. I could see them doing that story for Sami Zayn, where he wins his first title against Seth Rollins. Basically how Jay did against Gunther, this year. But instead do Sami versus Seth, and I think you have Sami win there. I could see that happening also. I hope Sami doesn't win the title at Mania, and then Seth still has a briefcase and cashes in on him. That would be so sad. Because I really like Sami Zayn. I hope he doesn't have a short run like I'm thinking Jade might have. I was trying to get the calf crush on JD. I think he got it. He's on both his legs, too. He ain't letting go of any of his legs. Normally he does one leg. He's doing both. Actually, no, his other leg's kind of trapped, though. I'll just say, I think the Finn and Roxanne are going to help JD, and then he'll win. Oh, you might. I'd say you might. You could be right. I hope not. I hope you're wrong. I hope AJ wins. With Judgment Day, you never know. Genuinely, you never know. I love you, Fatu. Yeah, I was talking about this a little bit earlier, but Jacob Fatu has been one of my favorite things on television right now. I'm so invested in him turning on Solo because I didn't expect it to happen. It was like a shocker for me. And He's running after Dom. That's funny. But Jacob Fatu turn on solo was like actually a surprise because I had no idea that what happened the night before where Solo was making fun of him. I watched SmackDown later, so I had no idea at that time. But then me and Leo were watching on Instagram, and Leo actually was the one that predicted Fatu would turn on Solo. I was like, there's no way. But he actually did. I was like, okay. I was wrong on some of my predictions because I didn't see that coming at all. And now, like with the segment they had last week where they're saying they're going to be on SmackDown this upcoming week, I'm really excited to see what happens because I'm predicting that Hikuleo or Tala Tonga, I saw he made his debut on like a main event show, which I thought was interesting. I didn't really talk about that, but I think he might finally make his debut on the main roster show on SmackDown and possibly team up with Sosco and JC Mateo. I think he'll probably be on their side. And then maybe when Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa come back, they can be with Jacob Fatu. But that'll be interesting because last time Tama Tonga or Tonga Loa was on television, they were actually with both Solo and Fatu. So they would have to make a choice. And I feel like they would choose Jacob Fatu. No, you're good. You don't have to like stay here the whole time. I'm not forcing you to do anything. You're fine. If you gotta go, Mason, like you do your thing. What was I gonna say? I hope AJ wins. I do hope AJ wins for sure. While this has to go, I'm gonna take a bathroom break real quick. I'll be right back.
Today, she's watching her first hockey game. And then before you know it, you're watching hers. At Credit One Bank, we believe having the credit and rewards for the little moments today can lead to even bigger ones tomorrow. Get 5% cash back on everyday purchases, like gas, with the Credit One Bank Platinum X5 Visa Signature. Credit One Bank, for what's ahead.
Let's settle this like men with Walmart's Express Delivery. And as for you, I recommend a journal. Practice using your words instead of your fists. The Walmart you thought you knew is now new.
They can really deliver that in as fast as an hour?
Yes, that's what Express means. Get your phones ready. I would describe myself as a fighter. I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. For over 30 years, our fights have been against giants. We have recovered
Okay, I'm back. We got 4 people in here. That's nice. 3 likes on the stream. If you're enjoying the stream, like it. May as well. I saw my last live stream got almost like 70 views and I think almost 10 likes. I think it was like 8 or 9 likes, something like that. It did good. I appreciate y'all really for supporting me. It means a lot. I know YouTube is always going to be one of my side jobs. It's never going to be my main thing because you really can't make a whole lot of money off YouTube unless you're like really big. So it would take me a long time. But I'd love for this to be like a side job, like just streaming from time to time, chatting with the community. I love stuff like that. Just having pretty much what I said, just chatting, like especially about things we enjoy. Like if we all enjoy professional wrestling, if we all enjoy WWE, even AWTNA, if you guys want to talk about that, like I'm here to talk about wrestling. Stream, chat, whatever y'all want to say, you know, like I'm here. Bye, Mason. I think he already left, but yeah, bye. You go live tomorrow. I'm not sure what he was trying to say. I don't know if I'm gonna go live tomorrow. I'm not sure yet. I know NXT's on tomorrow night, but I don't know if I will. I haven't decided yet. Depends on how busy I am. I got some of these clothes also here if you want to set that up. Put all these up. I just haven't got that far yet to making it. But. You want to say hi to the camera? Okay. My mom's a little shy. Oh, you're here, okay. Yeah, it's good. I know he's a jobber, but I feel like JD McDonough deserves more credit. He deserves more respect because he's like one of the best sellers in the business. He's basically like this generation's current like Dolph Ziggler, and AJ Styles can still wrestle. So even though I'm not excited for this match, I do think this match is going to steal the show. And you're blocking my view. He's not winning. Yes, a decent match. Like I said, I think the match quality could actually be really good because these two in ring are really good. JD McDonough will make AJ Styles look like $1 million.
You know, McDonough's one of those guys, Corey, that you just feel is on the cusp of a breakout at some point.
Yeah.
I think coming back after the injury that McDonough sustained is a clean slate, a fresh opportunity. You can see physically he's in perhaps the best shape of his career.
You can speak up if you want to, unless you just really don't want your voice to be heard. Okay. At least we have that as a backup. My mom's just writing on a whiteboard, asking me things. When I made my very first video, that's an interesting question. I don't even remember. My first video was actually talking about WT25 and the like intro setup. It was kind of weird, and also that was the only video I ever got like a copyright thing on because I didn't really know anything about YouTube at the time. But even though it was very basic and simplistic, I did kind of enjoy it. I just recorded it like pretty much as I do everything. I recorded it on my phone and like had it on the TV to where it was playing WT25. I had like the intro screen set up because it was my very first time logging into the game, and I wanted to just show everyone on YouTube like what it looked like if they hadn't seen it yet. Because I logged in on like the first day of it being out, you know, with the pre-order and everything. AJ Styles wins the match. Figured. I don't really necessarily know if I felt a certain way, because like I don't really know how to answer that question. But like, it was good. I didn't know if I was gonna be able to succeed or not because my first video basically meant like I had to make or break, you know. If that video didn't get any views, I don't know what I was gonna do, you know. But it did better than I thought it would, that's for sure. It ended up getting like 20, 30 views, something like that, whenever I uploaded it, so. Finn Balor's gonna help Dom now. I would have loved for AJ to hit Phenomenal before, I'm not gonna lie. I still got some drink over here. If you gave me my medicine. Oh, actually, and you got me more. And you dropped it. AJ Styles has been eyeing that Intercontinental Championship for a while. Since, like, Elimination Chamber earlier this year when Braun Breaker was still the Intercontinental Champion. He's been trying to go after that title for a long time now. I wonder if we're going to get Dominic versus AJ finally at Night of Champions, maybe? Either Night of Champions or, Science Main Event. One of those two. AJ's going to walk out with it. Let me read something. AJ Styles won't, yeah. Okay, and then this is an interesting question. This is what I want to get to. May said, do you play Roblox? I actually do. Yeah, I do have a Roblox account. I play with, if she's still in the stream, I play with Laundra Correa in here. Yeah, I do play Roblox, actually. I've played so many games on Roblox. Just some random things. I also played with, like, my little cousin, who plays some very childish games. But I've played some of those, too. Yeah, I know, he's 5. Good question. Let me check you. Oh, yeah, Laundra's still here. We're still here. Couldn't you find it? It should just be Gunner, like Gunnar. I think that's what it is. And I have, like, a purple face avatar. If you want to add me on there.
I'm gonna go clean up Bill's mess.
Okay. Next door. Okay. Bailey's coming out now, looks like. And, A-Town Down Under's arguing. I wonder if we get that Austin Theory face turn soon. We've waited a year now. Any day now. Oh, yeah, it might have glitched out when I went out, sorry. My Roblox username should be my first name in my YouTube name here. It's Gunnar, Gunnar. I don't know if you have to put all capitalized or not. I wish I could type it in the chat, but I don't think it'll let me. Because I can't figure that out now. But it's just Gunnar. And it should look like a purple face avatar. I don't know if you can find me on there, but let me know if you can. If not, it's okay. I also like Ryan Reynolds in movies too. He's pretty good. I know his most famous role is probably like Deadpool, which I haven't seen those movies, but I've also seen some other movies that he's been in, like Free Guy. I like. What other names of movies are there? Red Notice. He was in with like Dwayne the Rock Johnson and Gal Gadot. He was in it with them. That was a good movie too. I don't know if I can think of anything else. I was gonna say it was in Jumanji, but no, that was The Rock too. Rock's done a bunch of jungle movies. Now I better show some Jim Ad. Yeah. You. That's perfect team right there. Let me know if you could get it. I don't know if it'll show. I thought my username was something else, but it's actually just my first name on here. It's super simple. Let me know if you can find me or not whenever we get to it. I wonder if the live stream might have glitched on you guys because I kept going out of it. On my end, it still shows I've been going for like almost an hour and 17 minutes, but I don't know how it affected y'all, so hopefully it's still running smoothly. Hopefully it's back to normal now that I've been in here for a few minutes. It might have glitched when I went out because I had to like swipe up on YouTube and it closed out of the app, so it might have acted a little funky, but hopefully it's back now. I'm gonna take my medicine that my mom put over here. Turn this off real quick. What do we got? I think Bailey's coming out next. I believe so. Drinking some sweet tea here. Oh, if you're confused, Mason, I have my live video off. My camera's not on. I'll come back in a second. Hopefully you can still hear me, though. I don't have it muted. I just have the camera off right now. I'm taking my sleep medicine that my mom brought in here. So. Because I live with my mom now. So she makes sure I'm taken care of. I appreciate all of her hard work she does. Whoa. I know I didn't want it to be this way, but I have to live it, so. I don't know if you heard. W Mom, She's good, man. Don't ever say your mom don't take care of you, because my mom sure does. Granted, I don't know your mom, but I'm just saying. For all the moms out there in chat, happy, like, late Mother's Day. Like, they're the best. I just have my camera turned off when I can't hold my phone because I don't know if y'all want to see my ceiling. Y'all are just going to see a bunch of white, so I don't know if y'all want to see that. I just turned the camera off when I can't hold my phone. I have my phone sitting on my bed and tap the camera off. I'm getting ready to turn it back on though. Hold on a second. Here's Bailey. I do have a fan, if that's what you're asking. Well, not all. Some are, not good to their kid. I'm not saying all of them are. Yeah, you have a point there. Most of them are good, though. I know WW said all moms are W's. I guess it's not necessarily always the case. Most moms are, yeah. If moms are good to you, then I'm just saying, like, don't ever take that for granted, because someday you may be in my situation. So, you need to love your mom every day you can. I'm back. Here to watch Bailey's segment. I'm kind of excited about this, too, because with Bailey, Becky, and Lara storyline, I'm really interested in that one. I like the Bailey stuff. I like the Jacob Fatu stuff. Gunther Goldberg, I wasn't really excited about that earlier, but now that got confirmed, I'm kind of like, ooh, I'm interested in that. I wonder what's next for Jey Uso now, though. Will he even be on Raw tonight, or is he gonna take some time off? Because he had that injury. He had like his ribs torn up, so I don't know. Probably just like strained, not like not like broken or nothing, but like, you know. Ding dong, hello. Be funny if she brought that talk show back, and she was a heel back in 2020. Might be a hot take, but I wish she would bring the hugger gimmick back, even if it was for maybe just like a year. Have a good run with it. I kind of miss when she was a good guy, when she had that gimmick. Because then when she became the role model, like basically what she still is now, but a good version of it, she used to be bad. She used to be a heel when in 2020, and she had that record reign with the SmackDown title. But I actually kind of wish, if she was going to be a babyface, I actually kind of wish she would go back to being the hugger. Might be a hot take, but... Oh, yeah, that's right. I'm a dummy. Yeah. Forgot about Jay in the tournament. Oh, yeah, that's funny. I completely forgot about that. Thanks for the reminder. Yeah. Yeah, Jay's literally in the tournament. I forgot all about that. I forgot about that. I had a brain for a moment. I'm guessing that'll be the main event, too. Hearing that pop for Jay, entrance through the crowd, the whole deal. Yeah. We're going to get that later on. I'm not sure what we're getting before that. Liv Morgan vs. Kairi Sane's confirmed, too. But other than that, I'm not sure. We've gotten through, let's see, almost an hour and a half of Raw. That could be it, y'all. Thanks to Becky. I feel bad for Bayley not being on WrestleMania because it was literally confirmed and then she got taken out. I was happy to see Becky Lynch return at the time, but I didn't know that she was the one to attack Bayley, so. Because the whole mystery of who attacked Bayley got solved, like on the Raw after Mania or whatever. So. Woo! Bayley, 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 Bayley.
So Becky Lynch. If you think you taking me out for WrestleMania hurt me, if you think it broke me, I want you to know that you're wrong. That it healed me, Becky. That it made me better, Becky. That it made me stronger.
Do y'all think we could get Bayley versus Becky for the women's ice title at either Evolution or SummerSlam? Or a triple threat involving Lyra Valkyria also, I wonder? Maybe one show, one the other. Something like that. That's where I see this going. We could also even get Bayley versus Lyra 1-on-1. If Bayley beats Becky, maybe we get... Although it'd be kind of weird because they're both good guys right now. But I don't know. Been funny if she was in the main event Lyra match. But Lyra took her spot. Or, like, Lyra costed Becky's spot in it. And then Becky ended up winning the ice title instead. So. Whoa. Whoa. The man has come to Green Bay. I was about to say, what the heck is that blue outfit she got on?
she knocked off Lyra Valkyria. To win the championship. Look at the smug look on the face of Becky Lynch. Holding the
Could get Becky versus Bailey at Evolution 1-on-1, and then whoever wins that match could defend in a triple threat. We could get Becky, Bailey, Lara in a triple threat for the title at SummerSlam. That's probably what they'll do. That's what I'm thinking. Unless they end up fighting someone completely new. But I have a feeling they could keep the... With this feud feeling fresh, in my opinion, I feel like they could keep this going till at least SummerSlam. I don't know about y'all, but I'm actually kind of interested in all of this happening. Ever since Becky turned heel, Bailey's been injured, Bailey returned. They've found a way to keep this feud very fresh. It's not particularly something I was excited about before WrestleMania. But, like, now, it's actually kind of interesting to me. There's several different ways they could go about this. I don't think Bailey's ever beaten Becky Lynch. Not that I can remember. Becky's pretty much always had her... Yeah. She's not lying. Oh, that's nice. Okay, no, you're good. You're good. You have 6 subs about it. That's good. Then my goal on my last live stream... I think my goal on my last thing was 55. If I didn't already have 55 at the time, I don't remember now. When I did it the other day. When I did it like 2 days ago. And my goal for this one was 60, so I'm glad I hit it. Did she just say something about Michael Cole? Them two have a lot of history. It's all about the people. We the people. Everyone say Jack Swagger. No. They cheered for Becky. Yeah, she's... Actually, I hate saying it because I don't like her, but she is spitting facts. I do kind of like it when he has her spitting facts. Because we didn't know you were going to turn bad, Becky. We were excited you were back. But... And also, some people online were calling her Becky Hogan, which is kind of like a slur in the wrestling community, you know? When you call someone last name Hogan, insert first name Hogan. Like... This is getting intense, y'all. If this rivalry ended with this promo, I'd be cool with it. I don't ever talk about promos in my reviews because I can't remember lines off the top of my head. I'm not very good at that, but I will say right now, living in this current time, this promo is cooking. Let them cook now. Oh. Becky wearing a Bears jacket in Green Bay. Oh, I didn't even realize that was an NFL jacket. I see the tag now. I was wondering what she was wearing. Because it said that when she came out, I was like, what was she wearing? Is that Chicago Bear? That's funny because Seth Rollins' favorite team, I think, is them, isn't it? I'm pretty... Because Seth Rollins made a draft pick for one of the teams for the NFL. And I think he's a Chicago Bears fan. And they must be rivals, too. I'm thinking, yeah. That's poetic that you said that now. I'm like, huh. The, like, epic heel move there. Cheering for a different NFL team, different place, you know? Yeah. That's the epic heel move right there. Trash talking Green Bay. She barely even slapped her. Bailey hit Becky harder than vice versa. That's funny. Becky barely even touched her. I wonder, actually, Night Champions, it could happen there too. Whatever doesn't happen at Night Champions might happen at either Evolution or Silence Main Event that weekend. July 12th and July 13th. So, yeah. Surprised we didn't hear from Lyra Valkyria. Is she coming out any second? Maybe if I fly her traps back up the ramp right here. I don't think she will, but it'd be funny if it did. That would have been funny if that happened if Lyra, like, caught Becky. Main event Jey Uso is now in Yo City. He's in Green Bay. Follows. One word. Yeet. Where's Columbus Evolution? No, I think it's all in Atlanta, Georgia. I know Tasman Event is. I think it's in Atlanta. Good question though. Columbus. I think they might be talking about Raw next week. That's what I'm pretty sure. I could be wrong. Don't quote me, but I think they might be talking about next week on Raw. Most likely. Is the main event match the only thing that we got? It says tonight, so I'm assuming like main event, right? Yeah. I feel like Jey Uso's obviously winning, especially since he was the mystery participant in all of this. Like normally mystery guys win, and I think Jey will win. Jey's the most likely option. Oh, we're getting Kairi Sane versus Liv Morgan now, which I figured. Okay. There might only be 2 matches left. I'm not 100% sure, but I think it's almost over. It is okay. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Are you talking about Raw next week? I'm assuming OWW is Raw in Columbus next week. I think that's what you meant. Because on the 23rd is in Columbus. Oh, is it? Yeah, next week. Well, they're saying. I'm having messages in my Discord chat, and I think they misunderstood because they said Billy was Becky Evolution. I think they were. Yeah. So I think according to you guys, I think it is in next week in Columbus. I think that's what she meant. They're probably gonna have another promo segment like they just did, and then another 3-minute break, 3-minute ad here. Yep. Yeah, that's right. Okay. Yeah, so it's in Columbus. Yep, that's right. I think they were talking about next week. I don't think they're talking about Evolution. I wish they were, but they might confirm that next week in Columbus, maybe. Because we only got 9 Champions on June 28th, so we got like 2 weeks from this Saturday, I believe. Or no, 1 week from Saturday, actually. It's in 2 Saturdays from now, so we only got this episode of Raw, 1 more, and then 2 weeks worth of SmackDown to go before Night Champions. Basically 2 weeks worth of WWE television till Night Champions, yeah. And then they have a 2-week build-up to Saturday's Main Event Evolution weekend, July 12th, July 13th. And then the next one, I believe, as far as I know, is on... I think they might have announced a Super Show earlier, but I'm not going to say that right now in case it's not true, because I don't want to spread false things out there. The next thing I know for sure, that I know is confirmed, is SummerSlam August 2nd, 3rd. They'll be at the beginning of August, right after. It'll be like almost a month after, like 3 weeks after, I think. So... yeah. I saw rumors online. Leo sent me something on Instagram earlier, and I think I saw that there might be a Mexico Super Show happening. It had like a poster, so it looked legit, but I don't know what it was. It might be on like July 27th, so maybe the weekend before SummerSlam, but I'm not 100% sure if it's really happening or not. Like I said, don't quote me on that. I'm not sure, but WWE might confirm themselves on TV, so I don't know. Just wait and see. We got a minute left here. Normally, the average runtime for Raw is like around 2.5 hours. I don't know what it is with ads. Normally, without ads, it's like 2 hours, 20, 30-ish. Might be about 3 hours. But I think there's only this match and one other match, unless there's anything I'm forgetting. They might also do a promo segment. Because wasn't Nikki Bella supposed to be here? Unless she wasn't. I don't know. I'm just trying to think. I don't know how much longer Raw's going to be. It's already, we've gone on here for over an hour and a half now. It's 9:37, so, from my time. So, it's not even 10 o'clock yet, and we have 2 matches still. Fatal 4 match might be a while. Because normally they take their time on that. That's normally really good. And then Kyrie Sane versus Liv Morgan could possibly be a squash match. I don't know. I mean, it won't be like super short, but like, it's not really a match that matters, is what I'm saying. I don't know if Raquel will be out. Liv might be on her own, or she'll be with Dom. Because Raquel got beat up earlier.
SummerSlam press conference where their favorite superstars, including John Cena and CM Punk, among others, will be live.
Io and
WWE's
Raquel, maybe, or maybe Dom, I don't know. They'll probably come out and support their partners. Like, Io will help Kyrie, and Liv will be backed up by Dom, I'm guessing. So, I think they're getting ready to start. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I don't know who that is, what that is, who that is. Press conference, but it's not even a match. It's the press conference for the match. But Undisputed Ring Magazine Super Middleweight Championship: Canelo versus Crawford.
coming to Javits Center in New York City.
It doesn't even say what it is. I'm assuming UFC, but I don't know for sure. Oh, and I also forgot Nick Austin was the GM tonight. I forgot about that.
AJ, thank you for returning this in a timely fashion. I'll make sure that it gets back to Dirty Dom eventually.
Eventually.
But I have some good news. You have an opportunity to get this back permanently
Night Champions?
because it's been made official. Night of Champions, it's AJ Styles versus Dominic Mysterio at the Intercontinental.
Nice. Did y'all hear that? We got AJ Styles versus Dominic Mysterio for the IC title at Night Champions.
Bailey, listen, I heard what Becky had to say out there. It's been made official.
Again?
Add a little twist. See, the way I see it, that at WrestleMania, Becky took a title match from you, so the way I see it, you're owed a title match. So next week, it's Bailey versus Becky Lynch for the women's Intercontinental Championship.
Oh, next week on Raw? So they did say that for a reason. There's Lyra.
Oh, welcome back. And congratulations, I guess. Yeah. Look, I'm just trying to do what's best for me. And I'm sorry I didn't get back to your text message and your calls. Like, that was a really rough 2 months. I wasn't getting back to anybody. Like, it's nothing personal. No, I get it. I get it. It's not personal. You're doing what's best for you.
I wonder if Lyra's turning heel.
Just know if you win that title, I'll do what's best for me.
Dark makeup and the way she was talking.
Major news notes there, Corey. First, you heard Bailey and Becky
She could like she attacked Becky afterwards at Money in the Bank. What if Lyra's turning heel, y'all?
a week from Saturday Night of Champions.
I didn't think it would happen, but you know, Dirty likes to be unpredictable. I don't know. He said, I feel like, okay, well, actually, you said 2 things. So yeah, I got Liv winning, and then I feel like maybe Raquel might accidentally screw Liv. The thing is, I don't know if Raquel, like I said, I don't know if she's coming out because of her being backstage up earlier and like her getting beaten up earlier in the night when they showed her. I don't know if she's gonna be out here. It might be. Wait, already?
Again, let's take a look at what happened here. Kyrie Sane,
Wait. Is it her knee? Oh, shoulder. Gosh, are they getting ready to pull Zoe Stark and her get taken out like right away? This happened. This would be the second Kyrie Sane match that happened now. Kyrie Sane just screwed up 2 people. I hope she doesn't get punished. If this is serious, they seemed like it was serious because they took an ad break out of nowhere. I don't think that was supposed to happen, y'all. That's not good. I'm worried for Kyrie Sane more so than I am. I'm worried about Liv too because I don't want her to be hurt, obviously. But like, plus what are they gonna do with those tag titles? I mean, that division's basically dead. I know. But like, since Liv's half of them, and like I said, Kyrie Sane, I'm worried because what if she gets her job taken away or something? That she was involved in the Zoe Stark incident on Raw, and so that worries me that what if something happens to Liv Morgan now, like for real? If she's actually legitimately injured, if that was not supposed to happen. I guess it was her short. I was looking at her legs, so I couldn't tell. I don't know if y'all saw like her shoulder. I couldn't tell. The match barely even started. That was the first move that they hit. Liv might be cooked. That was actually the first move that they hit during the match, like for real. They hadn't even started yet. They barely did anything and already ring the bell or doctor check on like whatever. Right off the bat. They didn't do anything. I wonder if Liv can at least finish the match. Even if she's hurt, can she at least be good enough to finish the match? Can they like pop her show back into place or whatever happened? Did she break it? Did she like dislocate it? Like what happened? I wonder. How severe is it? Because if she just sprained it or strained it, you know, like then it might not be too bad. She can keep going. But if it's like broken, like how Zoe Stark's incident had, where she had that really bad ACL injury, then that might not be good. I do feel bad for Zoe too, because I feel like, with Shayna Baszler and Sonya Deville getting released earlier this year, PFC is basically dead now. Pure Fusion Collective that didn't have a very last they didn't last very long. They didn't have a very long lifetime. That faction. I feel like they could release Zoe Stark just because they know they can't use her. I don't want anybody losing their job, but I could very well see it happening, especially with the budget cut era, right, that we're going on now, that we're going through here, where even guys like R-Truth could get released, or like contract renewal stuff. We're back. Let's see. Oh, yeah, I couldn't tell either. Hold on. Yeah, I didn't think anything of it. Like you said, Andre, it looked normal. Let's see her shoulder. Hold on. That shoulder there. Her elbow more so than her shoulder looked like. I was watching her shoulder and it don't look too bad. Oh, elbow kind of got rubbed. I know Liv's had a couple injury. She's had some injuries in the past, you know. She's never been injury prone, but like I'm just saying, like it happens to the best of us. Especially the career they're in. They're literally there to get beat up, so things happen. Even if it's scripted, injuries are never like truly. There's never a 0% chance of an injury. There's always a high chance of getting injured, despite it being real or not real, whatever you want to call it. It is not fake. I will say that. You can get hurt anytime. Believe me. I've seen it time from time. Most recent example that I mentioned, Zoe Stark. She got a really bad injury. And I don't think Liv's injury looks too bad. It could probably get something she could be able to get over in a month or so, maybe. I don't know. I don't know how severe it is. That's the thing. They didn't really say. It didn't look bad. But we don't know. It's the way she landed her elbow. We were just talking about Liv Morgan versus Nikki Bella, and now I don't know. If she is going to be out for the next, like, maybe 3 or 4 weeks, and she might not make it to Evolution now. So, that worries me. John Cena's dates are going down every week, yo. He's only got about 16 or 17 dates left, I think, if I counted correctly. Not much, so. He beat Cody, he beat Randy Orton, he beat R-Truth. He lost the tag match. He got pinned to Cody in the tag match, Robert Money in the Bank. And then they're showing him and CM Punk now. I'm so excited for this match, y'all. This takes me back, not so much to a kid, because I didn't necessarily grow up watching CM Punk in WWE, but from nostalgia purposes of me going back and knowing the history. Because I didn't watch it in current time, but I at least went back and watched some of it. And just because I know my knowledge, like, there's not a single wrestling fan out there that's, like, not hyped for this. It's just going to go down. Because these two have been connected since, like, 2011. So, like, Money in the Bank 2011, you think back to that. Or Night Champions 2012, when these two both had the spinner title. And the heel move from John Cena making CM Punk go to Saudi Arabia, which he's voiced in the past. He didn't like going to Saudi, but it's going to be good. Have you ever watched Wrestle Breakdown? Is that a YouTube channel, LWW? I don't know if I've ever watched them or not. Maybe I did, and I just don't know the channel name. Maybe I don't recognize it, but I don't know. Oh, my leg popped. Good. Hopefully I didn't tear it like Zoe Stark did. Okay, I'll have to check them out. Wrestle Breakdown. I'll try to remember that. Say it again before you leave the stream, and I might check them out. Let's see. Yeah, that's it right there. The history. Money in the Bank 2011. And then Punk did what Cena wants to do now. He wants to walk out with the title. And then Cena won it. And then Punk came right back. So then they had to have a unification match for it. There was this long history between them two. Till Punk eventually left WWE in the beginning of 2014. Due to just legal issues. Well, not legal issues, but management issues. Sorry, like with Vince McMahon at the time and Triple H as well. They had beef with supposedly. And then he came back to Survivor Series 2023, where everybody went crazy for that one. That was like definitely a top 3 return of all time in my opinion. So, arguably like top 3 like entrance, just in general. Even though it wasn't a match entrance, it was like the pop was insane. It was in Chicago, it was in his hometown. CM Punk's return was legendary because we never thought it would happen. About 9-10 years in the making. It's crazy. Like almost 10 years to the day. It was nearly a decade he was gone from WWE. And he actually retired from wrestling altogether for a couple years, but then he had a really bad run in UFC, and then he was in AEW in the early 2020s before he eventually came back to WWE in 2023 where he belongs. He's finally home now. And then we got R-Truth, or Ron Killings, whatever you want to call him. That's still confusing, like I said. Against John Cena. But it's a non-title match. So can R-Truth pin Cena and set up a title match? That's kind of where my head's at with that one. Yeah, same here. It's nice that it's an afternoon show. Yeah. I like that better when it's at like 7 o'clock at night. Yeah. Okay, Dislocated might be a little rough, y'all. I don't know what the time frame. Amen, Corey. Amen. That's serious stuff. There's Sami Zayn. Oh, man. I don't want to do that to my shoulder. Apparently it was a shoulder injury. Dislocated shoulder, they said. That's not good. Not very good, not very good. Oh gosh, Karrion Kross is here. At least he's getting a pop because everybody seems to love him. Ever since that promo shoot he did on Mania. I do kind of like Karrion Kross. I've been a supporter than I've been one of Karrion Kross's biggest fans for a while. You know, Sami Zayn can say he's a 0-time world champion, but so can Karrion Kross. Karrion Kross needs to get in the ring more. Like, especially what Sami's saying now. Is this rivalry, whatever you want to call it, I guess, about to end? And also main event time. About to eat. 4 letters, 1 word, You. Yeet. And that is how Manny Manjos are done. Follow this. One more. It's so obvious he's winning. Yeet. I love when he does it with the kid in the crowd. One hand on the kid. That's so cool. He is the, what's the word I'm looking for? Epitome of the PG era in this current time. Because I guess we're still technically in the PG era. We never really left it. Even though there was, like, some more, they went a little more crazy on blood and swearing, you know? But, like, it's still mostly PG. Like, for the most part, it's PG. PG product. Kid-friendly. Jey Uso is, like, the perfect, person for this era. Everything that he has, his charisma, his, like, character, his gimmick, the whole Yeet thing. This is, like, current time stuff we're talking here. If Jey Uso was competing in the 90s or 2000s, when Jey wasn't really PG, I don't think he would be this over. Plus, people talk about not really liking him online. The Jey Uso hate is so forced. And sure, the eating may be forced too. But people love to do it. I love to do it. Everyone in the audience clearly loves it. So, that, like, huge minority online just, like, I don't want to be mean, but, like, they really need to get over it. Yeet. Big Yeets in the chat. Yeet. Yeet. I could go all night. I'm not going to, but I could. I'm gonna take a little rest for a little bit. This 3-minute ad we got here, and then everybody else has to make their entrance. There's gonna be somebody that has to skip their entrance. Probably Sheamus. You think probably either Sheamus or Rusev, probably one of them. Sheamus's Death Rebel theme song isn't really good. I'm not a huge fan of Rusev's theme song either. Bronson Reed's I think I told Alondra this already, but I don't know if I told you on WWE. The theme that Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed had on Raw the one time, it was either last week or the week before, where they had like mashed up theme songs. It was so sick. Where they had like Braun Breaker start or Bronson Reed start one of the two, and they like mashed the theme songs together when they came out as a tag team one time. Like that was so cool. Bronson Reed's theme song is really good, and Braun Breaker's is too. So I liked when they put them together. But Sheamus and Rusev's theme song I don't really like. And Jey Uso's theme song I love. I already talked about that. Big Yeet. Def Rebel, for every, like, one banger that they have, one really good song that they have about 5 to 10 bad ones. It's a lot more bad than there's good. I gotta listen to the match. Yeah, you might be able to find it on a Raw clip on YouTube, or if you go back to whatever episode it was on, it wasn't last week, because Braun Breaker was in the King of the Ring qualifier. I think it was 2 weeks ago. Might have to go check it out. But Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed were in tag team. It was whenever Raw main evented with, like, Jey Uso, Sami Zayn as a team, I think it was, taking on the team of Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed. I think it was 2 weeks ago. It might have been 2 or 3 weeks ago, or something like that. But if you go check it out, or maybe you can find it on YouTube somewhere, maybe a clip of it. It was like it started out with one of them, and then it, like, mashed in together towards the end. Because they both have lyrics to them, you know? And, like, the beat's kind of similar. So they, like, mashed them together, and I thought it sounded really good. And you might also find, like, fan-made ones on YouTube also that make it sound even better. So, I definitely recommend looking it up. Yeah, it's pretty good. Yeah. Alrighty. Auto parts. Yeah. Just fill the chat with you. Yeah, spam me. I don't care. I don't have any moderation on here. I don't think. Y'all can literally do whatever the heck you want. I have live chat on, live chat summary on, participate in any one message lane, none. Y'all can do whatever the heck you want. I don't even have any blocked words in here, which I probably need to do that, but just like cuss words and stuff, nothing crazy. Chat filter all messages. I have all messages shown here. Show every message, including potential spam. Nothing is gonna hide from me. You just keep saying you. I don't even care. I'm not gonna block it. Like I said, Big Eats in the chat. Showing off the. It kind of looks like the Super Bowl trophies. 6 Feet Under podcast with The Undertaker. Yeah, I like that. I've watched that a little bit. I have him on YouTube and Spotify. hosted by The Undertaker and Michelle McCool. I like that. It used to be just be The Undertaker. I guess it's Michelle McCool now, too, because I think I saw something they did where they were talking, because they're together in real life, you know. It's the 19th episode of Raw to emanate from Green Bay, Wisconsin. Interesting. Only 19th? Are they counting, like, all-time, like, Attitude Era, too? It's weird when you get those facts of the night and they don't sound like they're true. But maybe it is. I feel like a WWE saying, I believe. Yep, there we go, y'all. So next Monday, Raw's in Columbus, Ohio. So I guess we're getting, which I confirmed earlier. Yep, here we go. They say it before I can even talk. Bayley vs. Becky Lynch for the Women's Intercontinental Championship on Raw. I'm guessing that'll be the main event because I'm pretty sure it's the only title match that they confirmed. AJ Styles vs. Dominic Mysterio is happening at Night Champions. Oh, and also next Monday on Raw. I was confused for a second. Jade Cargill vs. Roxanne Perez in the semifinals. Are they going to do that now? Cody Rhodes versus Jey Uso. Most likely. Yeah, might as well be. We get Woe versus the former tag team champions, Brothers in Bond, Black and Gold, Cody. That's going to be a good matchup there. I like that. And then on the other side of things, we got Sami Zayn and Randy Orton, which they don't really have any history or nothing like Cody and Jey do. But I think it's really simple. You have Randy Orton beat Sami Zayn. You have Cody Rhodes beat Jey Uso. And then in the finals, you get Cody Rhodes and Randy Orton, who have a lot of history together. They have almost 20 years of history. Ever since Cody's debut in like 2007, I believe, they have about 18 years of history together. Ever since like Cody first debuted in the WWE when he was like super young. So Randy Orton was actually the one that got Cody Rhodes fired from WWE in storyline. There was like a storyline where Cody got fired from WWE, and Randy Orton was actually part of it. It was kind of interesting. But they also had this faction called Legacy with Ted DiBiase Jr., who is not really a great human being, let's just say. Basically, like second generation superstars. They got that in common too, because Cody Rhodes' father's Dusty Rhodes, and Randy Orton's father's Cowboy Bob Orton, who were both professional wrestlers also. So, RIP to both of them. I know Dusty's not alive. I think Cowboy Bob Orton isn't either. Although I could be wrong. Actually, I don't know. Don't quote me on anything, because I'm dumb. I don't know. I don't know what I think I know. I think I know, but I don't know. Rusev's attire is interesting. Silver red looking. I like it. It's just new. Rusev's had a kind of interesting return on the main roster so far. I can't judge it yet because it's only been about 2 months, but he came back and attacked the New Day and Alpha Academy. Then he had a feud with Alpha Academy where he beat up Otis and Akira Tozawa. And now he's having a feud with Sheamus, who he has a lot of history with. They used to have a faction called League of Nations. They also involved Wade Barrett, who's on not commentary right now, but he is a commentator, and Alberto Del Rio, who's in AAA right now. I think we know what night it is. They said before I was there. It's Fight Night! Banger after banger after banger. Or as Drew McIntyre said last year, burger after burger after burger. James is actually in a lot better shape now. And he was. He got real fit over the past year or so. Sheamus actually won King of the Ring 2010 as well as 2015, I believe. Only participant in this year's competition to win King of the Ring. Yeah, I don't think he's winning it this year though. It's Fight Night. I love Sheamus, but I don't think he's winning this one. You got to give it to the Yeet Man, main event Jey Uso, who is now in the city. And now we got to get did Bronson Reed come out yet? I thought he did, but I don't see him. Maybe not. I don't know. I think we still got to get Bronson Reed out here. Big Bronson Reed. He's a big man. Yep, there he is. Hey, they just mentioned it. League of Nations, yeah. have the King of the Ring chips. Oh yeah, I think I saw that on one of your streams. I think I remember that, WWE. Because I saw you had the crown. I don't know if it was 2010 or 2015. I think it was 2010 version that you had, right? It was like a little bit of a retro, but yeah, where he had like the king like gown thingy or whatever, the like cape or whatever. That part was really cool. I don't think I have any King of the Ring figures. Any that have that special thing. I wish I had like King Booker. That'd be kind of cool. Because I have normal Booker T, I'm pretty sure, but I don't know if I have King Booker. That'd be cool. He killed Penta. And then LA Knight came out to save him. Yeah. It doesn't bear a bit. Well, everybody saying LA Knight. Nah. Poor guy, he didn't win nothing. That was top 5 RKO of all time. I don't know if it's top 3, because you can make an argument for some other ones. There's like a Seth Rollins, Evan Bourne one. I know they're everybody's top 2, and then like top 3 maybe a spear he did to Carlito one time, I think, where Carlito like springboarded and he hit him. Or there's that chokeslam into an RKO they did to Undertaker was cool. And there's also that RKO he did to Ricochet where it looked like he broke his neck. Ricochet sold the crap out of it. Paul Heyman even brought the briefcase out here. It's not like they need that right now. It's not like they can cash in on Jey Uso. He's not even the champion anymore. Yeah, Evan Bourne RKO is crazy. That's in a lot of people's number 1, but also I personally like the Seth Rollins one more. I'd have Seth Rollins number 1, the curb stomped RKO. And then the one with the shooting star pressing RKO that we're talking about, that one's definitely my number 2. It's top 2 no matter what. It's up there. It's so iconic. That's the only highlight Evan Bourne really had in his career. He didn't do much. He was a high flyer. He was very athletic, but he didn't ever win any championships or nothing like that. Nothing crazy. Nothing major. I'm surprised he didn't win a singles title, even like a mid-card title. I don't think he won anything, if I remember correctly. I also wasn't watching WWE at that time, so I don't know. Thinking about going back and watching some older WWE, like I started watching in around 2015. Didn't really start watching full time until like 2016. Thinking about going back and watching the early 2010 stuff that I missed, you know, maybe from like 2010 to 2014. Some of those things. Thought about it. It would just take a lot of time. That's the only problem, because I would have to go back and watch a crap ton of Raws and SmackDowns. I wouldn't watch NXT, but I would at least watch Raw and SmackDown. SmackDown used to be like a recap show. It was bad, because it used to be like a recap show for Raw. It wasn't great when I first started watching it, and probably before that too. Because nothing really happened on SmackDown. But Raw might be good. I might consider going back and watching a bunch of Raws. I want to start like Money in the Bank 2011, because I don't know if y'all know this, but I'm pretty sure I googled this, and y'all can fact check me if you want to, but Money in the Bank 2011 actually happened on July 17th, 2011, and that's actually my birthday. That was my 3rd birthday. So it was kind of cool that actually happened, like, that specific event happened on my birthday, and the main event of that show was CM Punk versus John Cena. It's kind of crazy, and now we're living in this time where they're about to fight each other again. So thought about maybe start watching from there, or start watching in 2013 or 2012 maybe, when we had the Rock and Cena Once in a Lifetime matches, which I know those builds technically started in 2011 also, WrestleMania 27, but maybe going back and watching Rock Cena Once in a Lifetime, Twice in a Lifetime, and then you got the CM Punk stuff in there that I missed, like going back and watching some of that stuff, because I didn't actually, you know, watch during that time period. All I've seen is like highlights and stuff that I know, but I didn't actually watch it, so I thought about going back and watching some of those stuff, maybe. If I have enough time on my hands, I may. Yeah. I don't know if I will, but I thought about it. I've thought about it for a while. Just going back and seeing some stuff that I missed. Next year it'll be, I guess, kind of this year, really. I watched it on and off in 2015. Like, my mom and dad would have it on the TV, and I would watch it with them. I remember watching, like, part of WrestleMania 31, that RKO to Seth Rollins. I'm pretty sure I watched that live, because I saw that on live WrestleMania 31. Same thing with the High Century, you know, like WrestleMania 31, I'm pretty sure I watched. And some on and off stuff in 2015 when they were pushing Roman Reigns like crazy in 2015. I was, like, watching all that. I think Sheamus won King of the Ring that year also when he like beat Roman Reigns for the title or something. Or he was Money in the Bank, maybe that's what it was. I don't know. And he, because he cashed in on Roman Reigns and won the title. There was like a bunch of confetti on Roman. And that was when Roman Reigns was still the big dog. Or as Michael Cole used to call it, the big dog. Yeah. That was not Roman Reigns' best character work. John Cena roasted him. It's like, I do better part-time than you could ever do full-time. Shut your mouth, kid. It's called a promo. You need to learn how to do it. John Cena cooked him. And it's funny how, even though we call John Cena the GOAT, John Cena's never actually beaten Roman Reigns. So, do we really consider Roman Reigns to be the GOAT? I acknowledge that, personally. But not for real. For talking about wrestling Mount Rushmore, like WWE Mount Rushmore specifically, John Cena's still my number one, 17 time. Never seen before 17 time. Kind of rhymes, I like that. Never before seen 17 time. Number one, John Cena. Number two would probably be Roman Reigns. I know it's kind of a hot take, but I would say, just because of his 1,316-day reign, and, you know, he beat John Cena, like I said, multiple times, Roman Reigns is arguably Mount Rushmore. I've never been a huge Roman Reigns fan. I really haven't. It's just, I can't deny what he's done. And number three, I would have to go... It's kind of a tie. I think number three, I'm going to go The Undertaker, because a lot of my Mount Rushmore is based on longevity, and I really like how Undertaker was in wrestling nonstop for like 30 straight years, and he had a WrestleMania streak until he lost like 2 different matches at WrestleMania. He lost one to Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania 30, and twice to his second match to Roman Reigns at WrestleMania 33. But other than that, Undertaker had a legendary WrestleMania streak, and he was in the business for 30 years. So I really got to give him credit for that, his longevity. And number four, the only legend I really haven't mentioned yet, Stone Cold Steve Austin is my number 4 because of what he did in the Attitude Era. And now we're about to get some banger beats to the chest here. Beats the bottom. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Can we get another? You want another? 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Over 20 beats. Bronson Reed's chest is going to be hurting after that. Yeah, I do remember that. Also, their legendary Hell in a Cell match in 2017. It was like a tag team Hell in a Cell match. That was really good. Yeah, I remember the rap out because the Usos said Xavier Woods is like rated R because of the Page stuff. That was a sick burn. Don't get all rated R like your boy Xavier Woods. Oh, that part was good. I do remember watching that live actually because I was consistently watching WWE like pretty much weekly in 2016, 2017, like I am again now. I really didn't stop watching WWE consistently until like 2020. Well, I watched in 2020. I'm trying to think. Like, I think 2022 beginning, because I don't really remember much of Royal Rumble 2022 where Brock Lesnar and Ronda Rousey won, because that was like a really bad show, and WrestleMania 38 where we had Brock Lesnar versus Roman Reigns. That time period wasn't good for me, and also Austin Theory's failed Money in the Bank cash, and I remember more than I wish I did. That Austin Theory situation on Seth Rollins, where he had the Money in the Bank and he cashed in on the United States Championship, makes me so mad to this day. That made me stop watching wrestling. Legit. I took a long break, basically for most of the year 2022. Leo got me back into it because I met him in 2022 when we were in school. I met him around that time, and we watched like Hell in a Cell 2022 together when Cody and Seth. Cody had that torn pec. That's really what got me back into it. But like the whole first half of the year in 2022, I really didn't watch much. Voice crack there. I really didn't watch much then. But I got back into it in like late 2022 to early 2023, and I saw the rise of Cody Rhodes. So, and also I remember like not watching WrestleMania 38 at the time, but I remember hearing about Cody Rhodes' return for the mystery match, and I was like, wait, huh? There's no way, because he's in AEW, he's the leader of it. And I'm like, Cody Rhodes is never leaving AEW, right? But then I heard rumors were true, or I heard rumors, and then I heard that it actually happened. And I'm like, no way. So then that's when I got back into it. Bronson Reed just splashed both of them. Now we're going to get theirs. Jay Uso still got that rib injury that you mentioned also longer, by the way. Still got the tape on the ribs there. That like lower midsection. If Bronson Reed does a tsunami to him, it might be night-night for Jey Uso. I might be wrong on my prediction. Bronson Reed versus Cody Rhodes. That would be interesting. I still think Jay's winning though. Jay might not be 100% going into like next week or whatever when he has to face Cody though, because like we said of the injury, and I think Cody will beat Jay. I think Cody will take him out permanently. If Bronson Reed doesn't, I think Cody Rhodes definitely will, because I think Cody Rhodes might arguably win the entire thing to go on face John Cena at SummerSlam. What sucks is Cody Rhodes really doesn't need the win. He could just straight up say, "I pinned you at Money in the Bank, and I deserve a title match at SummerSlam." That's all he has to say. But that's not what he's going to do. I feel like Cody Rhodes is going to get it, and then they're going to confirm it for sure, at the event whenever he wins. I'd honestly rather them do Randy Orton wins King of the Ring and fights John Cena at SummerSlam one more time instead of Backlash being their last match. I think that's what they should do. Or they could have it be a tie somehow. Maybe it ends up being a double count out. I don't know how they would do it. But what if we get a triple threat match at SummerSlam with Cena, Cody, and Randy? I'd rather see that again over... I know they're going to set up Cena Cody rematch. I just have a problem with the way they're doing it. Because they don't have to do King of the Ring to set this up. I wish they would quit doing unnecessary things for people. Like how Seth Rollins winning Money in the Bank wasn't necessary. Cody Rhodes winning King of the Ring I don't think is necessary. But they're going to do it anyway. We literally just had ads. Yeah, I'm talking about the ads, that's fine. That's the disadvantage with watching it live. I never watch it live other than me going live right now. Live. You know what I mean. I normally always watch it the next day. And then I don't get these. But since we're doing it here, we have no choice. I can't fast forward it because I'm pretty sure I'm on live. I'm pretty sure I'm at the same spot y'all are at. So you're watching live. Yeah, it'll when you try to click fast forward on the remote, it'll tell you you're watching live. So you can't even fast forward it. Like, that sucks. It's got 30 seconds. And then it's probably going to do another 30 seconds later. Or 3 minutes, whatever. 28 years later, they're advertising. Is that a horror movie? Yeah, probably. Radar. I can't watch any rated R movies. I watch TV-14 movies. I can watch up to that, but rated R, no. Anything mature, I can't. Especially if it's a horror movie. I don't like scary films. I get easily scared. Like, you could peek out around the corner and say boo, and I'd be scared. So, I can't deal with a scary movie where they're jump scaring you all over the place, you know? I can't do it. Jameson and Sheamus now. Is it gonna be Fight Night, Banger, or Yeet? Banger? Yeet. Banger? Yeet. Banger? Yeet. Banger? Yeet. 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 Get Yeet in the chat, everyone. Spam it. Oh, maybe not. Come on. Come on, Jay. Oh, he gonna do it again. He gonna do it again to Jey Uso's chest. Mind you, that area on Jay is very sensitive. He gonna get out of it. Oh, yeet. Yeet, man. Back at it again. Oh, Big Irish Curse backburger. Headbutted. Jey Uso looks like he's out of it. He might not come back. I've seen like 2 radar movies my whole life and they weren't even that bad. I can deal with some radar topics. I think scary would probably be my main thing. I don't necessarily mind when there's any mature topics like hopefully I don't get demonetized, none. But like sex or drugs or anything you would necessarily think would be a mature topic. I don't necessarily mind. I think more so horror movies would probably be, because I mentioned rated R2. I know that's why you're saying that, but I honestly don't even think that's so bad. It's just more so scary. I can't deal scary. That's more so what I was kind of... That's what I was trying to say, you know. I noticed my last live stream. Quick side note here. I noticed my last live stream didn't it like got comments turned off for some reason. I don't know if they all do that, but like I went back to it and I noticed that the comments were turned off, and it was weird because I saw people get comments. So when I clicked on a comment that I don't know if it was you and some other people made or something, and I noticed they were turned off and it didn't show anything. It would said like there was an error, and I'd go to it and said comments turned off for some reason. I don't know if live streams always do that. It let you like go through the transcript. It heard what I said, and it would play like the live chat replay, but it like when you chatted, but it didn't do comments. When certain people commented, it was like nice stream, nice posture. This one guy commented I had nice poise, and I was like, thanks. But when I went back to it, it wasn't there for some reason. It was weird. Bro kicked Rusev, I think, there. Yeah, I think you told me that, Alondra. Bro kick again. Rusev's gonna be knocked out now. Bronson Reed's about to senton. Jey Uso's gonna take advantage of any. Tsunami. It's so weird in a world seeing Bronson Reed team up with Seth Rollins and Paul Heyman. Who would have thought? And Braun. I don't think Bronson Reed's winning. That was probably his one chance. No, Jay's not tapping yet. Not yet. So never mind. I think Jay's still winning, y'all. It's happened. Spear. Come on. Cross body. Like how people call it spear cross body. It's a very weak spear. I used to hate Edge's spear, how he like does a side spear. I've never liked that version. I like when they kill him like Braun Breaker. Speaking of Braun Breaker. Well, the dogs are barking. Is Bronson Reed really about to win? Cody? Somebody? Sammy? Okay, Sammy. Thank you. Thank you, Sammy. Sammy made the same mistake Jay did. Standing up for friends. That was what like Karen Cross was talking about. Or no, Gunther mentioned it. It was like in a backstage thing. Gunther mentioned that Jay was sticking up for friends too much for her. Braun Breaker is a genetic freak. Somebody else here. Penta! Zelo Miedo! Westbrook always have to interfere. I swear. Every week, Laundra. Get used to it. When there's a big heel faction like this, it always happens. Oh, Bronson Reed's gonna win, isn't he? Please, Jay, move out of the tsunami. Yeah, I knew what you meant. Bronson Reed had all that coming his way, and he still didn't. Spear. And then Usos, but Sheamus and Rusev are still knocked out. I guess they're gonna be. Jay's gonna win. That's it. Is he gonna do Usos punch to that back? Okay. I see your game. Okay. That's new. If Jey Uso does too many Uso splashes, he's not gonna win the dang thing. Is he gonna do it again? It's actually crazy that someone didn't break that up. There's actually 2 words I can say for this. Oh. Okay, can I reconnect? Okay, can I reconnect it? Are y'all still here? Okay, so Seth just came back. Yeah, my phone died. Are y'all back? Sorry, I didn't realize my phone was dying. I didn't see any warning. Cody's here. Okay, so first Seth's here. My phone's dying. Seth Rollins comes out. And now Cody Rhodes is here. Okay, I guess you still caught me good. You see. I think Seth was... Because he can't cash in on Jay, that's what I'm saying. So, I guess he's here. He's mad because he pinned Bronson Reed and all that. And knocked out Braun Breaker, but... Cody and Seth. That's the potential feud I could see happening on SmackDown with Seth the Briefcase and Cody beating John Cena. This I could see happening. Basically everybody on the roster. Every top guy. Now we just need Roman Reigns out here and we're good. That's the only thing we're missing at this point. So... I didn't expect to get appearance after appearance after appearance. I thought I was gonna have to restart the live stream, but YouTube allowed me to resume. Thank God. I didn't know I could do that. You learn something new every day. They're teasing something. Because, like, what if Cody beats Cena at SummerSlam? And then, because it's a long and hard-fought match, Cody gets cashed in on by Seth. Maybe Seth goes to SmackDown. Be a nice change of pace. Nice change of things for him. Because, also, could John Cena turn face? I hope John Cena's not heel for the rest of the year. That's another good question to ask. Because Jay and Cody... Are we going to get... I mean, they need one more. I guess Sammy or Penta. Probably Sammy, right? What if they do Cody, Jay, Sammy, 6-man tag versus, Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes. What if they do 6-man tag with Cody, Jay, and Sammy versus, Seth Rollins, Braun Breaker, and Bronson Reed? I could see that happening also. Where's going next? Oh, God. Please, no, brother. Don't do that, brother. That doesn't work for me, brother. Nah. Could also see LA Knight, because he came out. Basically, everybody on the roster came out, like you said. Because we got Penta, we got Braun Breaker, we got Sami Zayn, we got LA Knight. We had the 4 guys in the match. We had Cody and Seth come out. Paul Heyman was already out. Braun Breaker, Braun 3. We had all them out here. Everybody on the roster come out. And next week, we got Cody J. Cody's winning. Urio's glitching. Oh, that's weird. Well, we're about to end the stream anyway, if you can hear me. All I'm here to do is to live stream Raw, and it looks like it's going off. Yeah. Hopefully you can hear me good enough to... Next week on Raw is in Columbus, Ohio. That's it. My Netflix is gonna cut off of the stream here. Peace out. Yep. Is there anything else y'all want to ask me before you go? I'm probably gonna go out myself unless y'all have any questions, unless y'all want to talk about Raw. I might make a review in the morning unless y'all just want to know this one, because since y'all already saw it, you know. It's up to y'all. I don't really care. Go out of that. I won't stay in here much longer. Just if y'all want to ask me any questions, Alondra, if you're confused on anything, because I know you're new. I got her into wrestling. Oh, WWE, if you're still... No, you're not here anymore. Never mind. Are you still in here, Alondra? I'm just wondering. I'm getting ready to go out myself. Okay. I was wondering if you were confused on anything, because you watched Draws Out of Order, so... And did you get to anything past what you said earlier, like you were watching her after WrestleMania? Did you get any further? Do you remember? Okay. Because you watched up until that, as far as I knew, and then current day now, I guess, like, even though you went out of order, you saw what happened last week, like, you saw Jay Lawson going through and all that, so you know what happened, but you also, like I said, watched out of order. It might be a little confusing to you. Everything builds week after week, so, like, you saw how this week we got Bayley vs. Becky confirmed. Next week it'll be... They confirm things normally the week before. Some of them, anyway. Some of them, they get confirmed on social media, and some of them, they get confirmed, like, last minute, you know, but sometimes they'll do it on there where they'll announce it the week before, and then, you know. I'm April 7th right now. Okay, so you're... I know that's before WrestleMania. I don't know, like 2 Raws before Mania, I want to say. I don't think it's the Raw before Mania, but the one before that, I think, because I think 14th was the one before Mania. But yeah, you're getting closer, though. So, that's nice. Well, let's see. We've been on here for 2 hours, 25 minutes. Yeah, so Raw was, like, not quite 2.5 hours long like I thought it was. It's normally 2.5 hours with, I missed a message from my mom. Okay, well, if you're good, Alondra, I'm gonna leave the stream. Thank you all for liking the stream. I got 4 likes on here. I went on for nearly 2.5 hours or so. Pretty long time for me. But that's gonna do it for today. I hope you all are taking care of yourselves. Goodbye and peace out.